Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C. I want to thank you for coming out, spending some time with us, hanging out, having a good time, we hope. And when I say we, it is me and my good friend Dave. Dave, hello, sir.
Hello, Don. How's it going?
It's going. A little bit of technical difficulties before we started, but I think we ironed out the kinks. I'm hoping. We'll see if I... Nope, only kidding. If I freeze...
Don't do that.
Nope, that was scary. It could have happened. It could have been. But, no, we had some technical difficulties, but I think we worked them out, so the show should be going good. So, basically, what this show is, in case you haven't seen us before, which it's a shame. I'm sorry you haven't seen us before already, but I'm hoping you enjoy and you continue to watch. Mm-hmm. Dave and I have been friends forever, and then some. And for a long time, I would just come up with stupid rants, crazy concepts. Him and some of our other friends would ask me crazy questions, and I would shoot it straight with them. That's where we got Shooting It Straight with Donnie C from. It's me, Donnie C, shooting it straight with you. And by you have the opportunity to come in and enter our little area here with your questions. You send your questions to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. I don't get them. I don't see them. I don't know what you asked. Dave does. Dave does, and he gets the questions. He'll read them out, and then while we're recording the show, he'll actually ask me live, so I have no time to prep, no idea what's coming, never do. The show is, I would say, not 100% anymore, because we talk about current events now too, so it's not 100% completely ad-libbed.
Right.
But all the questions are. I never know what's coming with the questions, and Dave hits me up with some crazy shit sometimes. Sometimes not, but sometimes he throws me for a loop, and I try and knock it out of the park every time. So hopefully you have some questions. If you do, send them to us, and hopefully we have a good time with you with the answers. They're going to be out of control. They're going to be a little risque sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So hopefully you can have some fun with us. You smile, you laugh, you forget about your troubles. We all have them here or there. And just for a little while, a half hour or so, we can laugh. Either with us or at us. As long as you're laughing. And without further ado, Dave.
Yes, sir.
You brought up a topic, and this is part of the show that I know. You brought up a topic. Oh, and for those who do watch on a regular, Dave and I have come up with a new segment. At the end of the show, or towards the end of the show, we're going to try a new segment. So, the wheels might fall off again on this. We don't know yet. We'll find out. But hopefully you get to see that little cluster that we're going to try.
No practice, no nothing.
No nothing. We're going just right into it, just like most of the stuff we do.
Yeah.
But you had mentioned to me, you sent me a topic about the solar, what is it called? The solar
storm.
Storms, that's what it is. The
solar
storms. Now, can you explain for those who don't know, what's a solar storm?
Solar storm is the I guess the energy or the pulse of whatever radiation off of the sun that is coming towards us. And apparently every so often it cycles, and we always have like these warnings that it could knock out our internet or whatever. But they're saying that the sun is getting stronger, so the storm is getting stronger, so this could potentially knock out people's internets for a couple weeks to a month or so until it all passes.
And it's supposed to happen next year, right? January to October or something is like their gray area.
Yeah. So this is if this were to happen, it's gonna be fucking mass chaos, man. Because
it's gonna be awesome.
I agree.
I mean, to be honest, listen. If you're watching the show, obviously we're gonna be off for a couple weeks.
Right. We won't be able to do the show. That's the only negative.
So I'm gonna be upset about that. But outside of that, I think, me personally, that we rely way too much on technology to begin with. And we did an episode, The End is Near, where it talks about computers taking over and artificial intelligence and everything else. Now, if this was to knock out all of the internet, people would have to figure out how to get places. No more maps or Google Maps or anything else. You need to either read a map or know how to get there.
Yeah, get the old school map, dude. That's,
Classic. For those who don't know, you're trying to drive while the passenger is reading this humongous thing about a quarter of a mile, and you're measuring. I think you have to make a left on this road, and it's going to be awesome. I love the idea because none of the kids nowadays know anything about that.
Nope.
So I think that's good.
Yep. And
I love the fact
people will have to talk to each other, face to face instead of on the phone.
Do you have a landline?
I do not.
I do.
So for me, it was a waste of money. So we
Right.
just got rid
I
of it.
said that for a long time too, but I said, you know what? In case of emergency
Yeah.
or whatever, I'll spend the extra few dollars, whatever, $20 a month or whatever it is, to have a landline. I think it's $20 a month, something like that. I don't know. And I was talking about it with my wife just a couple days ago. And I go, we got the landline now. She goes, who are you going to call? And I go,
Ghostbusters.
right, no. Something strange in the neighborhood.
Is it like the bat phone, man? Because who has it no more? If that fucker goes off, it's like, who's calling?
For those who don't know what that is, that's a rotary phone.
Yeah.
Those are even well before the doop, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we can call the cops, we can call the fire department, we can call whoever we need to, and at least we have access. And if anybody else has a landline, it's not like I'm just going to call up and just start hitting random numbers, 867-5309, hello.
Right.
But I'm going to, at least I have it, and I'm like, I can make phone calls, hopefully. I can read a map. I'm pretty handy around the house. And I said, my kids are screwed. My older kids... Because for years I tried teaching them, and they go, I just Google it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Because even when they do Google it, they still call me and clarify and make sure I did. No internet? No, you know how back to basics we would go?
Oh, yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah. People, but there would be the older people that would love it, and then the younger generation would lose their shit.
The younger generation, they can't go anywhere because they can't Uber. How do you call an Uber? I can't even get somewhere. I don't have a car. I know what we could do. We're hipsters. We'll use the scooters. My credit card doesn't work. Oh, shenanigans. Oh, man, gee willikers. Like, you're everybody who does nothing but scooter around and Uber and everything else. Patoo, you're screwed. Cash is king again.
Yeah. So you're on the side of the solar storm.
Oh, I want the soul. Oh, God, please. Not only that, but I work in construction. I'm an electrician. I work in construction. And I remember growing up when my father was working, you would have faxes, you'd have copy machines, you'd have things like that. But you didn't have cell phones or computers with instant emails or anything else. Like, when something changed on a job, there was a paper trail. It took time. People couldn't make the choices that they have today because they didn't have the time for that. Every change you made on a house took you 2 weeks. Now, they take a picture, they send it with their phone, it's an email, it's it's instant messenger, and everybody wants instant gratification. Not no more. There's nothing instant. The only thing instant is your oatmeal, so add some hot water, bitches. So I'm all for this. I love this idea. I mean, I'm going to, the internet's good for, our show, porn, and I don't know what else, learning stuff, I guess, here and there. But outside that...
Yeah. I call bullshit again. Where's the bullshit button? I call bullshit, man, because it's just...
I got to get that.
Like,
we have to get that in the thing.
Yes, we do. It's like, what do you call it? Like 2012, the world was supposed to end or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just another thing to get fucking people, oh my God, I could lose my internet or I could lose this,
exactly.
We're all going to die.
Right.
We're all going to die.
We're all going to die! King Julian. You ever watch that cartoon?
Yeah.
My kids used to watch it all the time. I used to love that guy. We're all going to die! But I call bullshit also, but I would love the whole idea of the internet going down, even because the first week is going to be pandemonium. And right away, you're going to separate the kids from the adults.
I wonder...
Social media is down. How do you talk to your friends? I don't even know their phone numbers. Oh!
I mean, I wonder what's the easy... Like, the transition, when we transitioned from no internet to internet to no internet. You know what I mean? Like, which is the easier transition?
Oh, the easier transition was from no internet to internet. Well, because you didn't rely on anything.
Right, true, but we had to learn all that shit to figure out what the internet was and what it all entailed.
Right. But you learned it at your own pace for what you needed.
That's true.
For what you needed. I learned real quick how to download music, and Lars got really mad at me.
Oh, yeah, Metallica. Yeah, they were pissed.
They were pissed. You can't download off a Napster!
Stop stealing my shit.
Right, exactly. But you learned, and you dialed up and everything else, but it was your learning curve. Yeah. When it goes, it's a crash. Your learning is here. That is
Right, but you also
going
don't-
down like
But the learning curve is, oh my god, now I have to adjust to a lifestyle without that shit. So it's
Right.
like, you know, I don't know if it's like being an alcoholic where you get off, you know, there's like the shakes and shit or...
well, people will definitely have the
You know?
shakes from no social media and everything else.
Yeah.
And since I just started this year, I could care
good.
less.
You're
For
good.
me, it's nothing. Okay. Because even still, I'm trying to post for the show, and everyone's. I'm like, I don't understand. Just doesn't make sense to me.
Fucking internet.
Social media, the wave of the future, or
Yeah.
not,
Or not.
or not. Well, so for me, I would love it personally, but we'll see.
Yeah. We'll see
We'll
what
see.
happens.
I mean, I think it would be awesome.
you have been warned. We have told you it's coming.
It's coming. It's something. Maybe. Maybe not. It's like being a weatherman. You don't even have to be right. You just have to have an idea. Well, we did a study.
Right.
Okay. Good job. We spent $3 million and studied this. What a waste of money, because you're just saying something could happen.
Right. Exactly.
That was worth it.
So, in other news, you wanted to bring up some weird jobs.
Yeah,
that are
well,
out
you
there
had
in the
mentioned.
world?
Yeah, you had mentioned that there's a couple weird jobs, and I know I've had a couple.
Yeah. I haven't had any kind of weird jobs, but I did do some research of some weird jobs that are out there. So we'll let you go first. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think the weirdest job I ever had was I got paid to dress up in a chicken outfit and crash a wedding. Now, when I say crash a wedding, I don't mean that I wasn't invited to the wedding by somebody at the wedding. It was the groom's uncle, and the chicken dance was like their go-to dance at all the family holidays or parties or whatever.
right.
So, for whatever reason, they did. So, he thought for his wedding, he talked to the DJ, he talked to the guy running it, he talked to me, knowing me,
Yeah.
he rented a chicken outfit, and I literally got dressed in the back room in a chicken outfit, the head, the gloves, the whole nine, and then they queued it up, and I came running out.
My God.
And there was almost a 6-foot chicken doing the chicken dance at this wedding. And
they
I
have-
thought, go ahead.
They have video proof of this. Then it's on there.
Yes. I believe somebody has it. Now,
Somebody has it somewhere.
somebody has it somewhere. There's pictures or something, because I went out there and I was dancing, and the crowd was loving it. The husband, the groom, was great with it. The guy who set it up, over the moon. The bride
Not so
hated
happy.
it. Hated it. To the point where she told the maitre d' to get the chicken out of the party. They escorted me out of the wedding. I got kicked out of a wedding. I crashed a wedding in a chicken outfit
And got kicked out.
and got kicked out.
She turned Bridezilla on you.
Oh, it was bad. It was a beautiful venue. I mean, it was a real nice place. It was fancy and everything else. I was surprised that the chicken was doing anything there, but
She's like, why is there a fucking?
oh,
chicken
she was so mad. She was so mad. So mad. I tried dancing with her and everything. She wanted nothing to do with me. It was a good time. So then, like, about 5 or 6 months later, they had a birthday party for the uncle's mother. And then me and one of his sons dressed up, and it was 2 chickens, and we crashed that party also doing the chicken dance.
Did he pay you for crashing the party?
He paid me for both.
Really?
He paid me for both. I doubled down on the chicken dance. Yeah.
Right. Did you ask more for the second time because there was
No,
potential you
you
could get
it
kicked
was-
out?
Listen, I felt bad taking his money at all because it was such a short-lived thing. I didn't even get a full song out. You know how, Dave? I don't know how many lap dances you've had. I haven't had many. I've worked
Not many,
at
but,
I've
yeah.
I've worked at strip clubs also, and I never got a lot of dances. But you spend $20 for a dance, you want the whole dance.
Right. Exactly.
He paid me for a dance, and I was only there for half of it, at best.
Enough time to get the ass cheek on your lap and then
That's it, and then you're gone. Wait, I wanted more.
What the?
Yep.
That's it. I paid $20 for that. What the fuck
Dynasty, come back! But I love you. So what kind of weird jobs? Because I mean, those were a little weird. But you know, what kind of weird jobs do you have on your list?
So I found you can for $40,000 a year you could be
Okay.
a dog food tester.
I could be.
Yes.
I mean, I was a dog in the '90s. I can't say I'm a dog now.
Yeah. So you're gonna test the dry food, the wet food, whatever kind of food for dogs. $40,000 a year.
Now,
You'll have bright you'll have a nice
a
pink
fur
coat
coat.
and shiny teeth.
Have you ever eaten dog food before?
Yes.
I know a lot of people have eaten either dog food or a dog biscuit. I have had a dog biscuit before, a dog treat
biscuit.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I've done that
Like
before.
the milk bone. The milk bone.
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. And I have no side effects since. I mean, if a car runs by, sometimes I chase it, but besides that, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I mean, hey, listen, if you're down on your luck, it's better than giving blood or semen,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, sperm. I mean, that's.
Like,
I don't know.
What do they got from Alpo? What's the new
40,000 a year? I guess
40,000
if
a
times
year.
are that rough, you're hungry.
Yeah.
It kills two birds, one stone. You're getting paid and you're eating.
It's not bad for like a starting salary, man.
Right, 40,000. I just. Do they give you a fork? Or do you have to eat it out of the bowl?
You eat out of the dish.
You have to eat it out of the dish too to see how it goes. That's another $5,000. I will not be humiliated. For 45, I'll eat out of the bowl.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right, what else we got?
For $40 an hour, you can become a professional snuggler. So I guess people need, people to cuddle with. Or
Isn't that called prostitution?
no, there's no intercourse. It's snuggling.
Snuggling. Now,
Yes.
I also heard there was a loophole with this, and I'll just say bullshit. But there was also a loophole
What's the
where you
loophole?
could rent out half of your bed, and there's supposed to be no shenanigans either, but you can rent out half of your bed. Not your house, not your Airbnb,
Right.
half of your bed.
Okay.
So you rent out half of your bed, and you come up with a cost, and there's no shenanigans, you just lay down and sleep.
Right, because it probably helps the other person because they want somebody in the room. Like I guess.
Yeah,
like
that's
maybe,
how it helps them, Dave.
Like, say you were married for a long time and your significant other passes away, and now you got empty bed syndrome, so you pay somebody
$40 an hour. You snuggle. Right. For another $40 an hour on top of that $40 an hour, you can get a little doo-doo-doo.
Oh man! For $100 per session, you can be a professional mourner. These guys go to funerals, and they help to how do they say? The goal is to enhance the reputation of the deceased.
He was
So
so
you
good.
go, yeah,
He was so good.
exactly.
I can't believe it.
He was such a good guy.
It was just, it was too young, too soon. He could have done such great things if he just had more time.
Yep.
Dave. I can't.
You can't.
It was,
Yeah. See?
he'll be all right. I can do it, right?
Yeah. All we got to do is send in this audition tape, and you're golden,
Okay.
man. You got it.
How much an hour? What is it?
Professional mourner.
Professional mourner.
$100 per session.
Per session. Okay.
So I'm assuming per funeral will be $100.
right.
It's not bad.
It's like wedding crashes when they started crashing funerals.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could have made money.
And this next one, I would be bored out of my mind, but it's a job.
Okay.
$1,000 a week potential.
Okay.
Professional.
Potential. There's. Oh, I caught that. Don't you try and trick me. Go ahead.
$1,000 potential. Professional line stander. So you stand in line for hours. This says a professional line stander will do exactly what the job title states. Wait in line for other people. A job that's useful during major events like Black Friday or new product launches.
Wow. So basically, I'm standing in the line at King Dakar at Great Adventure,
Right.
for some other schmuck to come in and
To
take
come
my
in
place.
And take the yep.
Listen, how do you think that would go in Jersey and New York?
That wouldn't go good at all.
That don't even cover the first half of your medical bills, buddy. Good luck with that. You're getting your ass beat. Oh, you're trying to get in line? Not only am I kicking this guy's ass, I'm kicking that guy's ass for even trying.
Yeah. Yep.
$1,000. Get out of here for line standers.
Yeah. And then one last one, which is
Yeah.
very strange. For $40,000 again a year, that's not bad. Professional paint dry watcher. So you just stand in a room and watch shit dry.
Can you wear the sign that says wet paint?
Those are two boring ass jobs.
Well,
that-
if you think about it, though, depending on where you're allowed to eat the food, the dog food. You might be able to make $80,000 a year by eating dog food while watching the paint dry.
Ooh, double dipping. I like multitasking. I like what you're
Listen,
doing.
I don't know if I'm an entrepreneur, Dave.
Right.
I make things happen. It's worth a shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I would go for it, but I when I first started out, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
There's all kinds of weird shit out there, man. But that's just a handful of what
Yeah.
I saw.
All right.
And
All right.
I'm
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
But how do you know what the paint? So are you sitting there like you wait for a half hour, touch it, and
And if it's not dry, you got to paint it again and wait again.
you gotta job security?
Damn it!
Job security. Why did you take overtime? The paint didn't dry. I don't know.
It didn't dry. It was wet. It was tacky. There was a fingerprint. I had to get rid of it. Oh, that's funny. All right.
All right.
All right. So now you have some questions for me.
Yes, I have. Yeah, we'll see what we're due on time, but yes, I have.
Is it shooting range worthy questions?
No, I don't think so. I
No?
don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Just random questions. And again, if
Yeah.
you have questions, shooting it straight, WDC@gmail.com. You can be part of the show. These could be your questions. You want to talk to me? Go ahead. Talk to me. I'm here. I'm here for you. Anything you want, I'll answer. I'm sick like that.
So okay, so since you're the dating expert,
Oh! Yes, I did. Yes.
what is a sure sign you are dating a psycho?
The sex is phenomenal.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Is it not true?
It can be or it can't be, you know?
Have you ever been with a woman who was psycho and the sex was not phenomenal?
I've had psycho women in my life that I've never touched.
Okay, but that doesn't count.
So, but
Dave,
still,
what
they
a
were-
waste of time.
No, it's not. It's not a waste of time. What I'm trying to
the
say
whole
is,
purpose.
no, the sex does not make a person a psycho or not.
No,
It's-
not
it's-
at all.
Right. Well, that's what you're saying, though.
No, I'm not saying that the sex makes them a psycho. I'm
Right.
just saying that in my experience, in the research that I have done, there's been tests and studies.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There has been. The higher level of psycho is usually the greater level of sex.
Okay.
And depending on how psycho the psycho is and how sexy the sex is, that's whether you stay around a long time or a short time. But that's usually it. I mean, I should have known. Honestly, if she's talking to herself, that's one. If everything you say gets flipped and turned into something else, I mean, the communication's off. That doesn't mean she's a psycho. It just means that it's crazy that you can't communicate. But I mean, a psycho, I would go to sex is phenomenal.
Maybe like she's talking to herself. Or
Yeah, if she talks to
arguing with herself,
Or answering herself, yeah.
Wanting to fucking cut you in while you're sleeping.
All that stuff too. All that
That's
stuff
where
too.
I go.
Or if you try and go, like, if you're trying to go out somewhere and she's like, "Why are you leaving me?
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Oh, that
Why-
too.
why-
Yeah, clingy bitch. Yeah.
Like, there's no need for. Whoa! The sex isn't that good for that, baby. Come on, relax. Now your friend's cute, so maybe it's worth it. But
Oh God.
what?
Nothing.
Okay, just throwing it out there.
All right. Let's move along here. Where are
Okay.
we at? Yeah, we got one more.
right.
What is the worst thing that you have done
Oh.
when you're drunk?
To
Wow.
be honest, I'm not sure because I have blacked out before. So there could be things that have done that I don't remember doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's times where I shouldn't have been doing, like, working machinery or something like that, like doing electrical work or something that's probably not good.
Right.
And I don't know if and I'm going with drunk as soon as you have a drink, you're impaired, so you're drunk, not
Right.
blacked out drunk.
Not blackout drunk. You're
Right, not blackout drunk. But, I mean, I've worked while drinking. Not on my job, per se, for for my companies and stuff like that. But like if I'm
Right.
working on my house or whatever,
Yeah.
I'll be having a couple drinks. I mean, I don't know many people who haven't done that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's the best. Exactly. I don't know if that's the best thing. You do yard work, you're drinking, you're working a lawnmower, you're trimming hedges, you do like. Should you be doing that? Like, I'm not hanging off my house putting up Christmas lights after a couple shots. No, I'm not doing that. But I mean,
That's that toxic masculinity, man. You know, you want to cut your tree down, take a shot, swig a beer, and then
Let's
fire
go!
up that chainsaw.
yeah, like you probably shouldn't do that.
No.
So I mean, I guess that would be probably some of the worst I've done. I mean, I can't think. I haven't done anything real bad that I know of. Nothing that's gonna put me in jail or anything.
Yeah. No, I'm a happy drunk, so either I just pass out. I'll laugh.
Right. Yeah.
Have a good time.
Talk
pass out.
Japanese.
Talk Japanese.
Right. Yeah. I had to do a sobriety test 1 or 2 times. You were there for that one.
I was there for
At least one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
I mean,
You passed.
I passed.
You passed.
Of course.
Good
Yeah, I
times.
wasn't drunk.
No.
So, I mean, I'm good. If you can't prove it, did I ever do it?
True.
Then I've never done anything, Dave.
What did George Carlin say? Cop didn't see
Allegedly.
it. I didn't do it.
Exactly. This is all allegedly. What's the word? I can't think of the word. What was the other word we used? Allegedly, and there was something else we were using. I can't remember what it was.
Can't
Okay.
remember. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to try this new skit now?
We'll try the new skit. Is everybody ready? Because I know me and Dave are.
This is gonna be a train wreck, but let's go.
All right. Dave, what are we calling it?
The countdown, I believe.
Well, let's start the countdown. And it's the countdown.
It's the countdown. So now, what we're going to do?
Yeah,
is
explain it to me because I'm not sure either.
In a Family Feud style Q&A, I'm gonna read
Okay.
you. I'm gonna read you a question, and you're gonna try to give me the most popular answer. Now, I have for each question, I have 5 answers listed down here, and then we're gonna see if you hit the.
You have
we're
the
gonna
top.
see-
Wait a second. Do you have the top 5 answers,
I
or
have
you
the-
have?
I have the top 5 answers for every question that I answer.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll be able to see if you're not on the 5, you didn't make the fucking board, man. So
Okay, I didn't make it. Okay. All right.
And then once I try to read 5 questions in 60 seconds.
Let's see how that goes. We all know how Dave can read.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, and then we'll see once we're done with that. Oh, we'll go over the answers real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Are
you
you ready?
All right, you got the clock. I got the
I
clock.
got the clock. You tell me when. You do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, and we'll go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. If your dog ran away, name something you'd be surprised he took with him.
Crap, this is a lot harder than a bone. I know, that's stupid.
Name something that you might come out of your nose when you laugh.
A snot.
Name something people might only do once a week.
Go on a date.
I have to write them down. Sorry. Name another word people say for rear end.
Buttocks. That sweet ass.
Name an occasion for which you might wear lucky underwear.
Again, a date once a week.
Wow, all right. Boom, boom, boom. We stopped the clock. Look at that. Well, we'll let it run anyway. Hey, the clock worked all 60 seconds. That's
The
awesome.
clock did work all 60 seconds.
Right. So, here we go. You said
Why would a dog you'd be surprised? A bone?
So, yeah, name something the dog would take with him. You'd be
his
surprised that he took with
Right,
him.
he's
You
surprised.
said bone. That's
I was going to say dildo, but I was like, nobody's saying that
No,
except for me.
number 4. That was the number 4 answer. His bone.
Okay.
The number 1 answer was the cat. What you would be surprised he
Okay,
took with him.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Number 2. Name something that might come out of your nose when you laugh. You said snot. That was the number 1 answer.
Booyah shakalaka.
So you got one.
50% so far.
Yes. Name something that you do once a week. You said go on a date. That is not even on the top 5.
Son of a bitch.
Number
What are the
one
top
is,
5?
what's that?
What are they?
Top 5. Number 5 is mow the grass. Number 4 is go to church. Number 3 is exercise.
Once a week?
Once a week. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, stop doing it. You're not getting anything out of that.
Number 2 is grocery shop.
Okay, that's a good one too.
And number 1 is laundry. Once a week.
Those all make sense. Those are all real good answers.
Yeah. So date is not on here. So
Son of a bitch. That's because I would date every day.
So name another word for rear end. You said buttocks. I'm assuming butt is the same.
Yeah.
So you got the number 1 on that one.
Ooh, I'm still at 50%.
So number 5 was bottom. 4 was derriere. 3 was backside. And 2 was arse.
Okay, so I said sweet arse too.
Sweet arse. And then name an occasion from which you wear your lucky underwear. You said date. And that's hot date is the number 1 answer. So
Boom! 3 out of 5. I'll take 3 out of 5.
the other ones on that was wedding night, number 5.
If you're not getting lucky on your wedding night, you're marrying the wrong person.
Exactly. Sporting event, number 4. I guess if you bet on it, you got to wear the
Right.
lucky underwear. Number 3, casino. If you're going to casino.
Right.
And number 2 is your job interview.
Okay.
So, hey, not bad. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. I'll take it. I'll take it. Good job, Dave. Good job. Way to get it off. My answers were so on some of them, but on par for some of the others. So I'll take it.
Yeah, 1 not in the top 5 and 1 on the 5. And yeah, so not bad.
All right. I'll take it. I'll play
was
this
it-
again.
On your end, how was that hitting the getting, is it because you got the clock ticking and everything like that? So is it.
Well, it was weird because you like everybody always says, it's always harder when you're in it.
Right.
You know, like, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Like,
Right.
the once a week thing, laundry and grocery shop, like, yeah, that's an obvious answer. Like,
Right.
And everybody at home who's going there and you're shouting it out or saying how stupid I am,
Right.
I get it. I agree. I agree. I'm sorry. I am stupid on that. Yes. But now you can play along too at home. So, Dave, it's not just a game for me. It's a game for all of our viewers.
Yeah. So when
It's
you're
the
listening,
countdown.
right? When you're listening along, you can play along.
I love it.
So good job, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a good time. I enjoyed that. So I'll take it, and we'll do it again. I definitely want to do it again.
Yeah. No. Hopefully we have other. We're gonna try to come up with other different skits and stuff like that. But
We're
this
coming
will
up with
be-
stuff. We're working on it. We're a work in progress, and we're gonna make it happen slowly but surely. It's gonna be a well-oiled machine.
eventually.
And when I say well-oiled machine, I mean it's gonna work usually, and
We'll have it-
sometimes it won't. And
Right. We'll have it all figured out by the solar storm, and then we
Maybe.
won't be able to make any episodes to prove
Right.
that we have it.
all right, and then it'll be exact. That's like my theory. I'm gonna live forever. And you can't prove otherwise unless I'm dead, and good luck trying to explain it to me. I lived forever. All right, well, on that note,
Yes, sir.
I want to thank everybody. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you liked the show. Hopefully we made you smile and laugh. I'm hoping you laughed with us, not at us. I mean, if you have to laugh at Dave, go ahead.
You can laugh at me.
You can laugh at me too. But if you did, please tell a friend, spread the word, get some subscribed. I want subscriptions to grow. I want more subscribers. So if we can get more, spread the word. Let them know. Hit the like button. Ring the bell for notifications. Leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And definitely send us some questions if you got them. Again, shooting it straight, WDC@gmail.com. If you can, send us your questions. I'd love to hear from you. And then at that point, you send them to Dave. Dave will ring to me. And then you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about shooting it straight with you. See you next time, guys.
Peace, everybody.